Hello and welcome back to the Toronto Floorball League. My name is Colin Doyle, bringing you today's games between the Ravens and the Flames. Despite what the scoreboard says, which we will fix right now, this should be a very good game. The Ravens a bit down on their luck this season, but have gotten an injection of a couple players here late into the season. And the Flames a little bit short bench today. Only 8, whereas the Ravens, I think, have 11, if I had counted correctly, in the pregame. An aggressive stick play there from Gabriel. 10 in the corner. Elliott 10, number 93 there. Back as well. Was not a member of this team at the beginning of the season due to school commitment, but is back for this game individually. Shot clear. LeCaire stops it for the Flames. Near side across. Aiden shot, scores! Snipes it top shelf. And the Flames get on the board early. Beautiful shot from Aiden. The newest addition to the Flames. His, according to team captain Wes Tennyson, his revenge game against the Ravens, the team he started the season with. He was moved by the league to the Flames a couple of weeks ago and is playing for the first time with the Flames squad today. Kewell now, the team captain of the Ravens, with it, looking for something across the field. Gets it to Andrew. Back in front to Biel, intercepted by LeCaire. Aiden is there behind the net. Back to the point for Cody LaFortune, intercepted, taken deep, shot saved. Good rush opportunity for the Ravens, but it does not amount to anything. LeCaire. Off to Russell Epp on the far side. Sends it up to Evan. Looking for a pass through, gets it to the back door, but nobody is waiting. Knocked on the back door, but nobody was home, unfortunately, for the Flames. Evan tries to whip it across. Can't get anything through. Taken back as well, but Wes, with a rush chance on the far side, will stop up and hold it here. Take it back to defense, hand it off to LeCaire, playing a little bit of possession ball here. Wes Tennyson on the near side, finds Russ on the far side. Good save off the mask of Arnold Luong, who is in net today for the Ravens. Normally a player for the Sharks. Back to the point here for Wes. Off to LeCaire. Evan. Into the corner. Brad takes the shot, can't quite get it in. Evan, another opportunity near side, close, bouncing ball in front, and no call on the high stick. That was borderline, but the goal will go in from Russell Epp, and the Flames take a 2-0 lead. And some issues with that one, as they're saying there was a crease violation on that one from Russell, and potentially a missed call there from the officials. So the crease is something that's not been tended to incredibly well. Taken off of him, Elijah sends it into the corner for Tyler Hathroll. Taken out, that one's chipped up over the boards. It will be ball Ravens. Tipped into the corner. Sam charging at that one. That one will go out of bounds. Not exactly sure who that's going to end up going to. It will be Flames. Ends up going right off his head, and the ball ends up here in the commentary booth. That is the highest I've ever seen a ball fly, as I had to go fetch the ball for second half here. La Fortune far side. Aiden looking to get out in front. He does. What a play. Robin has it bounce right over his stick, though. Hathroll in transition whips it. Ends up rebounding off of Wes here. Tyler. Across. Can't quite get a tip in from Elijah. Back to the point. Shot from Nick Rupar hits off a body, it seems. And that one will be tipped up and out of play. Ravens ball. Or Flames ball? Flames ball in the corner. Justin sends it deep. Russ Ainetdinov behind the net. Off far side to Sam. In front to Tyler. Intercepted by Cody. And behind the net now is Russ for the Ravens. He's waiting, looking for a lane. And finds Gabriel 10 on the far side, who falls over. There's a advantage played there. I think he might have stepped on Gregor's stick blade there. This one chipped up and out of play. Ravens will have the ball again. And it will be Biel Suarez to hit this one in. Up in for 10. Tries to get a backhand off, and this one will be taken out by Russ Epp. Epp behind the net. Tries to chip it up. Intercepted by Elliott 10. Russ chips it. Tries to get it out. Has it at midfield. Tries to get through. Elliott playing very aggressive here. Good stick check by Yoram. Robin's shot goes well wide, unfortunately, for the Flames, and the Ravens will have their free hit in on the far side. Need to get something going here. 13 minutes to go. Sent deep. Tries to get it through his legs is Gabriel. La Fortune sends it right into the leg of Owen Kuehl there at the back. As this one will be stopped. And the Ravens get a free hit. Owen looking for something. We'll go for the short chip. Biel sends it up. Oh, intercepted here. Brad Holmes on the far side. In front. Intercepted by 10. And Yoram will start the charge for the Ravens. Up to Elliott. Good stick check by LeCaire here. And Brad will have it on the far side now for the Flames. Looking to get it through. Out in front. Owen sends it up to Elliott. Takes it, sends it just wide, and La Fortune will chase this one down in the corner. Chips it by beautifully, and will start the rush himself. Back pass, Brad not expecting it. Will have to take it for a bit of a run around. Back to LeCaire behind the net. And the Flames will try and pick this pace back up, but get a line change before they do so. Sent up to Gregor Campbell here on the near side. Pass does not hit. Nick Rupar in the corner gets it out. Rupar. They're going to play the advantage. The Ravens will get a change. And Nick Rupar will have the hit in from. Back in his own end. Up near side to Andrew. Back to Rupar. Point to Russ. Hathroll, far side. The defense from the Flames, aggressive and very good. A shot from distance from Hathroll goes right over the net, and the Ravens don't get anything going on this play. This one chipped well far. And Russ is there. That one's chipped up over the boards. It'll be Flames ball. Right where Aiden stands. He'll take the hit in, I assume. Robin tries to chip it forward on target. Can't find anything. Hathroll pops it. LeCaire near side. Robin tries to stop it from bouncing over the boards. He does. Stays in. Aiden there. Chipped up and wide. Arnold not worried for a second in net. Up far side, Hathroll tries to get it back to Russ. He doesn't. Wes intercepts, holds, across, finds Robin cutting. Wes with the hustle to get all the way across the floor laterally to make that interception. 2 on LeCaire. He still comes out with the ball. Wes has it near side and will start a rush of his own. Advantage played, and the Flames will take a moment. Shot from Brad. Low save by Arnold. Beautiful shot. Beautiful save on the rush chance as Elijah just barely misses on that interception. Owen Kuehl near side. Can't quite get it center. Hathroll. Tipped up and out. It'll be Ravens' ball in the corner. Sam will be there to get it. The Ravens need to get something going here. They haven't had the quality chances so far. The Flames are playing very pushed out and aggressive man defense, which is very counter to what we saw in the previous game between the Lions and the Sharks. And if you haven't seen that, go watch it. A phenomenal game. And I think that is one of the big things that is leading the Flames to being so seemingly dominant in this game is that they're one of the only teams that plays a very aggressive man defense from what I've seen. Great save by Arnold as he gets it well out. Owen asking for a penalty on Russ for hitting it with his head there, but they're going to say it was unintentional contact, and so it's only a free hit. Off of Russ and out. Russ shot save, and Arnold will hold. Elijah up the near side. Yoram off to the overboarding Russ Inadinov. 3-on-1 the other way. Cody LaFortune leading the rush. Shot save in front. Evan can't quite push it through. This one gets around Brad. In front to Yoram. Shot saved by Reese Chambers. Beautifully done there. Cody near side. Tries to find a pass over. Won't be able to do it here. Elliott blocked off LeCaire. Yoram fires from deep. Good leg save by Reese Chambers. Out onto the sideline. Cleared open over the boards, unfortunately. The ball has disappeared into Narnia. That is apparently inside one of the backpacks in the corner. And as the Jeopardy theme plays in everybody's heads, they find the ball. Whoa. Ball trying its best to play a game of hide and seek, but it only lasts about 45 seconds. Not a very good hider. Needs to go back to the workshop. Rupar with the chipped. Hathroll holds. That's not Hathroll. That is Russ Inadinov. I can eyes. Chipped up near side. Rupar tries to continue that play. It will be advantage played to the Ravens on the aggressive play from the Flames. That has been working for them so far. 2 goals early. Lots of traffic in front. Good game plan if you ask me. Across Hathroll. Gets it back to Russ. Hathroll. Loses a handle on it. Holds. Back behind. Loops around off to 10. Gabriel. Loses it. Hathroll. Up in front. Great shoulder save by Reese. As I lose the camera for a moment. West behind to LeCaire. Chipped up the side to Aiden. The Ravens playing a interesting sort of 2-1-2 kind of form if you're going from soccer terms. The Flames definitely doing more of a 2-3 traditional sort of hockey setup. Chipped up Russ. App looking for a play out in front. Brad Holmes is there, but Hathroll gets the possession. LaFortune. Rupar chips it up. Hathroll takes possession of it. Shot saved from Chambers. A couple of good chances from the Ravens that Reese has made look easy. Evan chip up the boards. LeCaire with the rush. Loses it to Rupar. Epp with a man on will get a little bit of interference. The Ravens completely crowding in towards the net. Gabriel 10 with his brother. Up the wing. Advantage on the illegal push. And they will call it immediately. Andrew back to the point for Biel. That goes behind the net. And LeCaire will clear off to Evan here on the near side. Oh, great poke check by Owen Kuehl behind the net. That is a beautiful play. Evan, backhand, well wide off of Owen. That should be Flames ball in the corner. And Brad Holmes will be there to hit this one in. Left in period 1, 3 minutes and 10 seconds. Behind the net to Evan. Out in front, dangerous opportunity. Out in front again, LaFortune. Russ tries to bat it through his legs. And I think they might be calling a crease violation there, is my thinking on Russ. Didn't get called earlier, but it gets called now. Owen. Cross. Andrew. Out in front, shot goes just wide. Wes in the corner, 2 men on. The Ravens win this one back. And the Flames hold up. Send it down. Evan loses it, trying to handle it with one hand all the way down the floor. Doesn't get there. Andrew. Evan with a little bit of aggression there will lead to Andrew getting a free hit. Rupar near side into the corner for Tennyson and Kuehl to battle it out. Ends up going behind the net. Free hit for the Flames in the corner and a change for the Ravens. 4 coming on. Flames almost catch him in the change, but they don't quite get them. Aiden almost loses it, does lose it. Hathroll will collect it for the Flames. Good play to stay on that from Tyler Hathroll. Loops it around. That one hits off of West, goes out of bounds. And Tyler Hathroll will stop up this ball. Sends it back deep. Nick Rupar, that one again out of bounds. Russ off to Nick. Back to Sam. Out in front behind the net. Tries to get out in front. Great block. Good vision from Gregor Campbell there. West behind the net to Cody Lafortune. Sends it up deep for Gregor. Cross in front. Robin can't quite handle it. And Hathrell will go down in front. Aiden collects, sends it up. Across. Robin tries to get the tap in. Doesn't make contact, unfortunately, on that bouncer. Aiden with the 1T is stopped. Hathrell stops up in front. LeCaire able to get this one back out. 2-on-1. Gregor tries to get the back pass. Nobody there. Rupar blocked by LeCaire. Nobody back on defense. Two Flames cheating hard right at the end of the period. And this first will end 2-0 Flames. Work to do for both teams as they've had quality chances, but nobody getting anything after that first 5 minutes or so. And as the aggression starts to ramp up, we will see who comes out on top. Right now, Flames up 2-0. Hello and welcome back to the second half here. Conference with the captains and referees happening in the corner. I think a discussion on the aggression that we've seen so far in this game happening here. Just having a little chat on the far side. Current time is 10:40, so we may end up running a tad bit over time here. Liam is going to talking to both teams about body contact here. looking to reduce the physicality here in the second half. Definitely agree with that sentiment. I think that was a sentiment that both captains had shared as well. All three captains that were in that discussion, Wes, Nick, and Owen, all referees of their own, I think, having some discussion on what kind of physicality that they would want to have called and things like that in their matches here too. Evan behind the net, tapped in front from Brad Holmes from Evan, and that one goes in. The Flames get another one sort of unceremoniously behind the net. Flames up 3-0. Another early period goal from them here. That one coming about 45 seconds into this period. That one will bounce up and over the boards, and I believe be Flames ball. Cross to Brad. Intercepted by Gabriel. Andrew takes it. Andrew Lynn back to the point. BL blocked by Russ. Great control on that one. And Mr. Epp looking for a play here. Back to Evan. Into the corner for Russell. Stops up, still out in front. Calling a crease violation there. I think they might have been a little bit far for a crease violation, but I understand wanting to clamp down on that and not have any goalie injuries occur. Crease in floorball is relatively small, but Brad definitely was in the crease. I think that's one thing that most of the league is sort of unaware of, and so I will make aware of. The line right in front of Reese's knees there, sort of the third one from the goal line, is the edge of the crease. And so you can't be inside that when you're taking a shot, or else it will not count. So there you go. Ravens behind the net. Tyler back, hits the side of the net. Russ up to Tyler, back to Nick. Chipped up near side. Yoram ends up finding it in between his legs. Needs some options here. Ends up going back to Rupar at the point. Back to Russ. Aiden pushing on him. But Hathrell will hold across. Tries to get a curveball to go, but won't. Russ back at the point. Chipped up and over. That's going to be off of Russ is the call here. Russ not happy with that possession call deep here to Robin. The Flames' leading scorer on the season so far, according to our statistics website. 5 goals in the 3 games that he has played, including, I believe, a hat trick in one earlier this season. Across Aiden, rushing for it. Russ is going to beat him to it. And the Ravens will hold and try and get it out. In deep, Hathrell right up in the middle. Shot, that one will pop up. Corralled here by Robin as he tries to chip that over to West. That one will go out of bounds. Not West, excuse me. Cody. That one will go out of bounds. Now West. Let it back to Cody, up the middle to Russ, who loses the handle on it. Yoram trying to find it, does. Chipped up and out. This one will be held and go back to the Ravens. Russ. Has it behind the net. 2 Flames. We call stick contact there. Yoram in front. Sam chasing this one down. Aggressive play, Ravens ball in the corner. Cody, the culprit here. And Tommy knocks the boards over on the far side. No breaks in the boards. That is a miracle. And they are going to be doing a face-off here in the corner. Tommy calling Ravens ball, Liam calling Flames, and so they are going to have a face-off and let the players figure it out. And Russell wins it back. The Flames will get possession. Brad Holmes chips it up to Evan. Owen. Wes tries to keep it in. Owen Kuehl. Across. Boards being pushed. Nick falls through him. Russ on the far side. Spins off the post. Oh, he can't quite get it to go. Oh, that was so close off the woodwork. Metalwork? Because it's a metal net. And Russ gets unlucky there. Cody keeps it. Shot right off of Gabriel here. Chipped up. Andrew trying to put some hustle on it. Russ on the far side, though, will keep it. Tries to get in himself. He does. In front. Elijah will send this one deep just to clear it. The Flames recoil. And we'll try one more time here on the offensive end. Ravens ball in the corner for Owen Kuehl here. Biel loses his handle on it, and Arnold has to save the day in front. They are calling a 2-minute penalty here. Bench minor, I believe, as Arnold is getting called for a penalty. I believe it's because he played the ball after it was passed to him. And the Flames get a power play here. LeCaire. I don't know if I've ever seen multiple penalties in the same day in different games before. We've had a power play in both games today. Penalties rare here in the TFL. Robin takes a shot, blocked. Trying to get it back. Lynn. Now up the wing. Andrew. Hathroll. Holds. This is great possession here for the Ravens. Holding tight for a while. Wes swapping for Cody at the back, and LeCaire will be the one to bring it out. Justin finds Gregor. Back to Robin. Robin gets it in. Gregor chips it. Chaos in front. And Arnold will hold on. The Ravens We'll play a little bit of time here as Russ sends it the length of the field. Tyler Hathrell ready and waiting deep. Hathrell just wasting time in the corner. This is beautiful work from him. LeCaire trying to get in, but Hathrell doing an incredible job of just wasting time. Brad finally able to collect the ball. And the Flames will try and get it up here. Lynn up to Hathrell. Wes able to pick his pocket. And about 30 seconds left in the power play. Actually, more like 20 seconds left in the power play. LeCaire off to Brad. Into the corner for Evan. Evan, Russ out in front. Arnold ends up moving the sticks. Cleared out. And Brad holds for the Flames as the penalty is killed off by the Ravens. A much needed kill as they try, with about 10 minutes to go here, to get back in this game. Still held scoreless here after the first 30 minutes of play. Uncharacteristic. Rupar off to the side. Chipped out. Corner chipped out. Rupar, man on him. Two on him, actually. Tries to get it out. Gets the chip up and over. Brad shot. Great save by Arnold. Split second reaction. That is beautiful. Flames will get the ball in the corner. Gregor breaks the boards. Also gets a shot. Lands in the corner. And it'll be the referee's job to fix it behind the play. Across. Elliott 10 can't get on the end of it. We'll have it in the corner now. Tries to find his brother behind him. Elliott will take it back to the point. Biel Suarez off to Owen Kuehl. Popped up and out of play. Ravens ball from about there. Owen chips it up, finds Sam on the far side. Chipped in, Justin will be there. Advantage played. That's a potentially a bit of a light call. That was for earlier contact, it seems, based on where the ball's location is. Up to Elliott. Oh, loses it. Cody on the near side. Loses it to Gabriel. Back to Owen. Spins around, fires that off a body in front, and will not be filtered through. Kuehl can't quite get the seamless pass to Elliott, who just fires one on. That almost goes in. Behind LeCaire. Chips it up and over. They'll have a rush chance here. Aiden on the near side. Across, tap in from Robin. Very easy backdoor play for the Flames as they make it look easy and go up 4-0 so far. Very good plays here. 7 minutes to go in this game, and Flames so far with a flawless effort. After a couple of late arrivals, their short bench of 7 is what they were anticipating to start the game with. Now up to 9. Not looking so short, as it really hasn't become much of a factor in this game. Flames usually known for being a team that has stamina problems in the past, I think, with the injection of a few new players. Ian Chambers, the most notable of which, who is not even playing today. He is their points leader, I believe. Nick Rupar will corral. Cleared out by the Flames as my setup has fallen apart. Cleared away, Aiden still with it in the far corner. A little bit of radio broadcast coming at you. Ravens have some options. This one all the way down. Brad, one-on-one, shot high, wide. 5 minutes to go. Ravens ball in the corner. Finds Russ in the midfield. Off on the side to Sam, tries to get it in. Reese Chambers still flawless in goal. Russ tries to chip it around. He actually does get it. Back out in front in the middle, a little bit behind the play. Evan putting in some work to get to that ball. Yoram sends it behind the net. Tyler Hathrell. Shot on is low and a little wide. Reese will handle that one easily. Evan on the near side. Yoram. Chipped up, cleared away into the corner. Wes chasing this one down. Gets it out. Russ in the middle. Finds Brad, far side. Evan across, backhand, can't quite get there. Wes in front, save. Hathrell chips it out to the side. Yoram with it. Chips it up, but a miscommunication. And Flames may just get the ball back here. Wes subbing out. It'll be Ravens' ball. And the Flames now have to hustle back, play a little bit of D here. Up and over, blocked. Cody playing with the body there. That might have been a bit of a missed call there. Gregor. Between his legs. Robin trying to get a pass behind his back. Gregor near side to Aiden. And Gabriel can't get a shot through. Off to the side, back to Biel, who whiffs on the shot, unfortunately. Aiden on the far side. Scored the first goal of the game off the opening break. Elliott can't filter it through. Aiden tries to go between his legs with the pass. Elliott this time gets it by. And the Ravens will try to get something going, but LeCaire chips it up for Aiden. Lots of midfield play, turnover after turnover, and finally the Flames will get a little bit of possession, hold it here for a minute. Try and get something going on the far side to Aiden. Holds, trying to get something going between his legs. Elliott 10 chips it off the boards. Andrew with a chance to keep it going. Andrew can't get the pass off to Biel, who was streaking there, and LeCaire brings it all the way back, and the Flames will try for a 200-foot effort on a 200-foot pass as Robin tries to keep this play going and alive. Biel will go off, up to Owen in the middle. LeCaire on Gabriel. Shot save from Reese. Great play, good clear as Arnold will try and tip this one into the corner. Evan beats all the Ravens to that ball somehow. Andrew in the corner. Elijah finds Owen. Kuehl in front. Gabriel doesn't get the one-timer. Elliott tries to get it back out in front. Russell able to corral. Tries to get a rush chance. It's off to Evan, who's going to look for something. Wins the ball, back out. Russell can't get anything. That one will be called on a high touch. And a Ravens free hit will commence here. 1:10 remaining in this game. The Ravens, unfortunately, just looking for one to get off the board. Reese Chambers, the Flames goalie, looking for a shutout. Russell out in front. Looking for a lane to get it in for a tapper. Does not get it. Chips it up the boards. Back into the middle. Wes Tennyson will hold at the point. Quarterbacking something. It goes all the way through. Flames 5-0. A dominant performance by the Flames here. That might have been tipped by Russell. I'm not 100% sure. But either way, 36 seconds to go in a dominant performance here for the Flames. Chipped into the corner. Rupar tries to beat Evan out to that one. These cheeky little backdoor passes for the Flames have been working all day long. They're just centering it in front, creating some chaos, and the Ravens defense not doing enough to cut off those lanes. Elijah on the far side. Chips it to Tyler. Tyler across to Russ. Handles it. Across again. Intercepted. Evan puts on the Jets. Nick Rupar is just faster, though. Russell across. Wes can't quite get there. Elijah intercepts. Chips it up the boards for Sam. He won't beat his man. And time will expire. Shutout for the Flames. A 5-0 dominant performance. And that should give them some confidence going into the playoffs. A beautiful performance by them here today. And unfortunately for both the teams in the bottom two positions today, they do take another loss each. And according to the posted standings, the Sharks, with a shootout loss, would be above the Flames, I believe. And so Sharks will take first place, Flames second, Lions and Ravens tie. I'm not sure exactly how that's going to be decided. Stick taps all around in this game. And that will do it for today's action. Next week, we will be back with some playoffs. November 30th, the finals, and the third place match. We'll know exactly what the matchups are, I assume, later today. Watch for a post on our socials about that. Flames with a very good season going, trying to get their first championship. We'll see if they can do it next week here at Kerr Hall West. We'll see you then.